Good evening, YouTube. Can you believe it's been a month since Warley? And what an exciting visit it was as well. We've been a bit distracted the past month by Star Wars, so you'll have to forgive us having not made much progress on the layout and also the edge of our table warping. However, we've been busy constructing these Metcalf kits, which are absolutely fantastic. I'm really loving the detail on these, especially the pavement and the little curtains in the windows. They're very detailed, very intriguing. And we are still missing the little chimney tops, which I absolutely despise making, but hey, it has to be done. My favourite purchase at Warley was this plastic kit of George Stephenson's rocket. I'm quite nostalgic towards George Stephenson because his birthplace and his workshop are both located locally in Newcastle, so I thoroughly enjoy driving past those areas and thinking back to the father of the railways, which I have a miniature of right here, but I'm too afraid to paint them because I've made the massive mistake of not priming this, I think. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with plastic kits. I've used dart models, metal kits before, which I have primed, and I've used acrylic paints on these and it's stayed on quite well, but this just seems to be chipping away. So if you know what paint is best to use with plastic kits, I would appreciate your advice. And also, if you know of any metallic kind of bronze finish paint that I could use to paint the pipes with, which I'm not going to look forward to sticking on with this glue because it's in dire condition. We've already chopped off the top about a dozen times. I'd really appreciate it. Same as I appreciated the advice on using rocket card glue. I was really skeptical at first, but it's really made the job of sticking these Metcalf kits together much simpler and much more accurate. We've not got many spills with the glue, and I'm really meticulous with not getting any kind of finish which catches light in places where there shouldn't be. Same as, but I've been really meticulous with painting this Dart Models family. I'm really proud of this, and I've been using a extra fine detail paintbrush for this. It's a size 10/0. I've no idea how you pronounce that using proper technical language, but I don't know if this is as small as you can go. I wouldn't mind a paintbrush even smaller than that. I've got quite a sturdy hand, which I'm not really showing for at the moment, but hey. Another thing I quite enjoyed, I was quite proud of purchasing, was this book on Victorian and Edwardian railway travel, and it's a welcome addition to my collection of kind of royal travel and Queen Victoria and anything to do with the Victorians and the royals. I really am into. My favourite layout at Warley was Peter Dillon's diorama of Eiselstein.
Like to read it? I can tell you also.
I spent quite a while talking to Peter. He's clearly quite an experienced artist. I mean, the perspective on his diorama was just spectacular, and it inspired me to read into and look into continental railways. So I popped into the Railway Modeler magazine stand and purchased some retired magazines for something like £1, and I started with picking up magazines which featured Polish layouts because Poland is where I'm from, and it's quite fascinating to read them, and it's different. And I think I quite enjoy seeing layouts from all around the world, which is why I really like going to Warley every year. It just keeps me interested. So yeah, progress is stalled on our layout, but hopefully we'll be back to fully functional working order very soon and continue with our scenery. And that's it for today.